This is a fantastic day. I'm in Abetone, which is in the middle of Italy, and I've got with me the Mondraker RR. It's got on it the Bosch Performance CX motor, the BDU38, with an 800 watt hour battery, and I've also just updated this to 100 Newton meters. There is the option, if you want, in the software to put 1,000. Don't forget the channel's sponsored by Liat, and I'm using the Gravity 6 helmet and everything else. I've got EMTB Plus mode. The idea today is to go and ride this thing. First of all, have a look at the tracks, because this here today, if you have a look around, we've got going on a race. So the idea is to go and try some of these enduro tracks with this bike. It's an enduro bike. It's got 160mm on the front, 150 on the back. This is the M version. It's not the ML, not the L, but it feels long like an L size of normal ones. It's got a GX rear mech on it, Fox suspension with a Kashima coating. We've got the factory on the front, and we've got a Flotex on the rear, D-Max wheels, Maven brakes, and I've already tried it the other day. These brakes are pretty interesting, but we're going to go now on the trail, because at the end of the day I'm interested to see proper enduro situation like at Abetone and give you a real feedback in a real world situation. Is 100 Newton meters necessary? It's got a 750 watt peak on the rear wheel. Let's see what it's really like here and have a little bit of fun riding. I've got EMTB mode plus installed. I've got turbo, I've got auto, which I like, and I've also got Tour Plus. I've also adapted the EMTB Plus mode to have a +2 or a +3. It may not look much, but this little climb here up to the lift, because it's half lift, half ride assist, with 100 Newton meter mode, it's just insane. So we've got a bit of a pits here going on. Here's some friends. I'm blocking the organizer of the race. How many competitors today?
280.
Cool. And the trails, how many trails?
3.
3. So I'm going to go and ride number 1 and number 2. That's what you've recommended. Yes. And test this bike. And we've got a bit of lift assist, no?
Sure.
Yeah. And when's Abetone open till?
September.
September. Okay, so you'll get a bit of a view today what it's like here. Depends on your bike. The RR version is definitely a good bike. It's got all of the requisites you need, and you can feel with the suspension the difference between this version and say the R version. So apart from talking about the motor with the 100 Newton meters, so I'm going to try and put this test up by Sunday so we can definitely have an opinion on it, or a reaction to the 100 Newton meters. I am going to be talking about the Maven brakes, the bronze versions. This is a proper bike park, proper place to play with them, so I'm definitely going to try them, see how they feel. That's Monte Cimone, that's 2,400, so pretty high. So sometimes I go up over there on that mountain and do that famous ridgeline I've always got in my videos. Okay, I mean, this is a first steep little bit right out of the gate, just transfer, and the brakes feel amazing. So up here we've got some berms. This bike was fully charged, so I've mucked around the car park a little bit, and I went up a little steep hill in full power mode, and I've used 3% of the battery already. So I've got some nice berms, and I can really tell you about how the bike feels. It's very stable, manoeuvrable. I can feel the rear chainstay length. Oh, there's a hole there. Ooh, nice line choice. This trail is kind of perfect. Amazing conditions. Okay, so we got what's the name of the trail? It's kind of perfect. Braking is impressive, really balanced. Whoop, let's send that. I'm not really in control, but I'm having fun already. And it's a workout because it's a proper enduro track. This is an enduro track, so we can bend it carefully. Braking, thank you, Maven brakes. Holy heck, this bike is fast. It's really good. My goodness, these Maven brakes, what a difference. Now I gotta take it easy, because if I have too much fun, and it all goes wrong, I've got to be careful. I need the L I've ridden in the past, and I didn't have that arse rub. So size is important. The line choice here is quite simple. Where should we go? Put it down here. Ooh, nice line choice, rocks. Ooh, smooth. Oh, ducking out. That was a bit sketch. That was a bit of a bottom out. I've got a good feel of the bike. I have to say, I am super impressed. So smooth, and that's some rough trail. That is a rough trail. Front suspension's also a little bit soft, but fundamentally, that was an impressive ride. Geometry of the bike feels fantastic. It feels, I mean, this is a medium, and I think I need the ML or the L, definitely. I mean, I've ridden the L. I know what it feels like. It's a big bike. Right, dead stop, steep hill, 100 Newton meters, 750 watts, turbo mode. Why not? Let's see how it rides. Ooh, yeah, that's got more starting from a dead stop. The bike's stable, doesn't lift, motor's smooth. Yeah, you can feel that. I don't even have to put much tension into the legs. Very impressive. I can see that's like a rare occasion where you might need 100 Newton meters to start with, but I have to say I was having such a good time on the SX motor. Right, let's put it in the EMTB Plus mode. We've got to go right. So we are at altitude, so my fitness up here should be okay. I've been training recently at altitude. We've already used 2% of the battery. So yeah, consumption is increased. Okay, this is really steep and I was in the wrong gear. Loads of grip. The rear center on this is impressive. And motor power, it does make a difference on this kind of condition, but we're extreme here. This is not everyday riding for normal people. Okay, so for those of you who want to know what it sounds like cruising along, here I am cruising along, turbo mode. Dead silent. Okay, saying something about the uphill geometry. Just riding uphill, you feel on this bike quite in an upright body position. Why did it take SRAM so long, and I'm talking 10-15 years, to make a decent brake like this? I mean, the code were good, but this is like a proper brake. Ooh! Wow! This wheel, bike fires you through that. That's some technical, and I don't know the trail very well, but this is a proper enduro beast of a rocky tech. And then off camber. Yeah, that was the finish, everyone. Point, I have noticed that you cruise at the speed limit uphill with the extra power and torque. Quasi.
Dai, dai. Good, good.
Lo provo. Ah, sto provando.
Dai, che mando salire.
What am I doing? Okay. Almost gets away from you. I made it. Right, I made it up here. Look at this place. 2,000 meters in front of me, thousands of meters behind me. So what's the conclusion then of this riding? 100 Newton meters. As you saw, I just did a super technical climb there. You can't do that with a normal motor. And I don't think you'd want to though, because it's a bit uncomfortable. The thing I like about being up here is this. Look, you're in the clouds. It's up high. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this place. So I found a fan on the roof of the world, Lorenzo. Pretty cool. When I'm looking at the motor and I'm looking at the power delivery, it's very smooth. Is it necessary compared to, say, the 85 Newton meters and the 600 watt peak? It's a difficult one to answer, really. I think if you're a big heavy rider, then possibly, but if you're not, then it's not necessary, really. I mean, I've just done some extreme little spots and, you know, you can feel it, it's a benefit, but I don't think it changes the world particularly. It's more about possibly marketing, and you've got it if you want it, but do you need it? Don't think so. This bike itself is pretty good, I have to say. I mean, it's a smooth, very smooth ride. The braking on it is fantastic. These Maven, I did say at the beginning of the video I wanted to try the Mavens, and I am super impressed. They are really, really good. You don't feel any fade at all. It's a consistent, solid feeling brake, and I don't understand why it took SRAM nearly 15 years to make these brakes. For the medium size, I'm quite impressed actually. It's a good sizing, even for me at 6 foot or 1.83 m. So definitely Mondraker have that sort of length in the top tube and in the reach there, and that's a good thing. Head angle is fantastic. The suspension is smooth, and you do feel the difference of riding with a slightly higher spec bike compared to the R version, which I have tried. But I do think I prefer the ML or the L. The M is a good bike, but right, I'm now going to go and do this descent, and I'll put the rest of it on the video so you can see, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Bye, Lorenzo. See ya. Okay. Well, that was cool. On the hill, let's say. Ah, enthusiasm. People love biking. We're talking about bikes, even at the top of the mountain. Okay, this is just my favorite ridgeline. It's just so epic. Look at it. Woo! Absolutely love it. Ooh. This is where you really test the brakes. It's very steep, and I can't go left, because if I go left, I'm off the cliff, and I'm not going to end very well. Ah, there we go. Make a massive mistake, but it's quite hard. Wow. Ah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.